Be honest with me for a second. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt smaller, like your shoulders automatically dropped, your voice got quieter, and your brain went, yeah, let's just survive this moment? Or maybe you opened Instagram, saw someone your age doing better, and suddenly your confidence left the chat. Yeah, same. But listen carefully. If you stay with me for the next few minutes, not hype minutes, not fake motivational yelling minutes, real minutes, you're going to understand confidence in a way nobody explains. And no, I'm not going to tell you to just believe in yourself or stand in front of a mirror and say affirmations like a Disney character. This is simple, this is real, and this actually works. Let's start with a truth nobody likes to hear. Confidence is not something you have, it's something you practice. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a baby trying to walk and thought, wow, that baby lacks confidence? Never. The baby falls, the baby cries, the baby gets up again. No overthinking, no self-hate, no what will people think of me falling. Somewhere between childhood and adulthood, we started attaching our confidence to outcomes. If things go well, I'm confident. If things go bad, I'm not confident. That's the biggest scam. Confidence is not winning. Confidence is being okay even when things don't go your way. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine two people giving a presentation. Person one messes up a line and freezes. They panic, they apologize 10 times, they rush through the rest. Person two messes up a line, smiles, and says, all right, my brain just took a coffee break. Let's continue. Same mistake, different confidence. Why? Because confident people don't see mistakes as proof of failure. They see them as normal human behavior. Here's the part that will change everything for you. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is calm. The loudest person in the room is often the most insecure. The calm one, they don't need to prove anything. Think about someone you respect. A teacher, a senior, a leader. They don't rush their words. They don't over-explain. They don't panic when silence appears. They are comfortable, and comfort comes from familiarity. So here's the first shift you need to make. Stop trying to feel confident. Start trying to act confident. Feelings follow actions, not the other way around. Nobody wakes up confident and then acts confident. They act first. Confidence comes later. This is why waiting to feel ready is a trap. You don't feel ready. You do the thing. Then your brain goes, oh, we survived that. Maybe we're capable. That's how confidence is built. Tiny proof repeated often. Let's talk about something small but powerful. Your body. Your body is literally telling your brain what to feel. If you sit like a question mark, head down, shoulders collapsed, guess what your brain thinks? Something is wrong. But when you stand straight, chest open, chin up, your brain goes, oh, we're safe, we're okay. This isn't motivational nonsense. This is biology. Try this right now. Sit up a little straighter, relax your shoulders, take one slow breath. See, you didn't become Superman, but you feel slightly more in control. Confidence is built from these tiny signals. Another mistake people make is they think confident people don't feel fear. Wrong. Confident people feel fear and move anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's action in spite of fear. Every confident person you admire has been awkward, nervous, embarrassed, and unsure. They just didn't stop there. Now let me tell you something uncomfortable but freeing. Nobody is watching you as much as you think. Everyone else is too busy worrying about themselves. That embarrassing thing you said last week, you remember it. They don't. The time your voice cracked, you replay it. They forgot it. We are all the main character in our own movie. You're a background extra in most people's lives. Once you truly accept that, you stop performing and start existing. And existence is confident. Here's a fun test. Next time you're talking, pause for half a second before responding. Don't rush. Don't fill silence with and Just pause. People won't think you're dumb. They'll think you're thoughtful. Silence, used correctly, is power. Another confidence killer is comparison. You compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Of course you feel behind. You don't see their doubts. You don't see their failures. You don't see their bad days. Confidence grows when you compete with yourself, not others. Ask yourself, am I slightly better than last month? That's enough. Now let's talk about self-talk talk. You speak to yourself more than anyone else ever will. And sometimes you're brutal. You mess up once and your brain goes, see, you're bad at everything. Would you talk to your best friend like that? No. So why talk to yourself like an enemy? Confident people aren't positive all the time. They're fair. They say things like, okay, that didn't go well, but I'm learning, not I'm a failure. Words shape identity. Change the language, change the mindset. Here's a simple daily habit. Do one thing that scares you a little. Not something dramatic, something small. Speak up once. Ask a question. Say no. Hold eye contact a bit longer. Confidence compounds. One brave moment becomes another. Now, let me tell you the biggest secret. Confidence is permission. Permission to be imperfect. Permission to be learning. Permission to take up space. You don't need approval. You don't need validation. You don't need to wait. You are allowed to exist as you are. And once you stop trying to impress, you start to impress naturally. Confidence isn't saying, I'm better than everyone. It's saying, I'm okay with who I am. And that energy, people feel it. So if you watched this far, remember this one line. Confidence is built by doing, not thinking. You don't need to change everything today. Just take one small, confident action after this video ends. That's how it starts. And before you know it, you'll look back and think, damn, when did I become this confident? Trust the process. You're already closer than you think.